Next, we finally sit down to get a taste of these scrumptious desserts.
So look at the spread. And this is your famous Parisian hot chocolate.
It is. The thing that makes it Parisian is the ratio of chocolate to dairy. So American style hot chocolate is, 70 or 80% dairy and then 20% chocolate. We flip that and it's 80% chocolate and 20% dairy. We exclusively use Sassy Cow dairy here, heavy cream and milk, so it's local. We combine that with the Belgian dark chocolate, Calabo, which is just a stunning chocolate to work with. And what we end up with is this Parisian style hot chocolate that's got this gorgeous warm mouthfeel. It's like drinking a truffle, and that's another thing that we can never take off of the menu.
What could be better? Well, let's dig in.
Please do.
Oh my God. It's thick, it's velvety, it's very chocolatey, nice and warm. You're right, it's like drinking a truffle.
And what's funny is that the first thing that you said is what 80% of the people who try it for the first time, oh my God.
Oh my God.
We've gotten marriage proposals, we've gotten death threats, we've gotten a lot of oh my Gods. Oh, I'd kill you, I think that's actually.
It's addicting.
It is, and as candy makers, that's what we look for in reaction. If somebody says, oh my God, or if we get a marriage proposal or a death threat, then we know that we're doing something right. If it elicits that kind of emotion. And good food should. Good candy should, good cooking should. It should be emotional, and that's what we go for.
This is all you need. Actually, it's like a little bit larger than a shot glass.
It's 4 ounces, and it's the perfect size.
Very filling.
This ugly cookie has an interesting history behind it.
And this is the famous ugly cookie.
The famous ugly cookie.
And it's huge. It tastes delicious. Why is it called, well, I was going to say, why is it called the ugly cookie? I can see why, but what's the story behind that?
So the story is, this is truly a community cookie. We went through 6 or 7 different versions of a signature cookie before we came up with this. We knew that we wanted to have a signature chocolate chip cookie because you can't bake with chocolate and not have a good chocolate chip cookie. But since we're also a candy shop and we have caramels and toffees, we wanted to have the toffee be a part of our chocolate chip cookie. With nuts, without nuts, and we wanted something that was going to, again, have that kind of balance that we talked about earlier between sweet and savory, crunchy and chewy. And we came up with this chocolate chip cookie with our toffee in it. It's also got pistachios, cocoa nibs, and oats. Now, this cookie takes over 24 hours to make, and it's actually worth the wait. And so you get everything that you can imagine in a cookie. The toffee is kind of chewy, the nuts are a little bit crunchy, the cocoa nibs add a little bit of depth, and it's quickly becoming a favorite thing that we have on the menu in the cafe here. And if we were ever to take this off the menu, I think people
you'd
would
have some
revolt.
retaliation.
I think you would.
And now, for the ugly cookie.
The ugly cookie.
But delicious. So, we're going to split this, Leanne. Here, you grab half of it, and... Oh, I got the bigger piece. I see how that works.
I did that by design.
Okay. Great. So, I taste the toffee, the chocolate, and the pistachio. So, no caramels in this, though.
No caramel.
You've chosen to go with pistachios this time.
We wanted pistachios because when we tried it with cashews, the cashew got lost. The cashew has a very subtle buttery flavor, and it didn't stand up to the rest of the cookie. So we went with a pistachio, which has a more pronounced flavor, more distinctive, and it really adds something to this cookie that I haven't seen anywhere else. So we try to use pistachios in kind of unexpected ways. It's one of my favorite things to cook with. So having a pistachio and a chocolate chip cookie, I think, separates us from just about everybody else. It's 24 hours, but it's worth it.
I just can't seem to get enough of this cookie.
Really good.
Thank you. It's a good cookie.
It's a good cookie.
Yep, it's definitely worth it, but I can't be eating ugly cookies all day. I'm moving on to the next dessert on the menu, the show-stopping Carmel Cashew Tart.
So this is the finished tart that we were making earlier.
Carmel Cashew Tart.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's dig into the tart.
All right.
Okay. Here. No, you
okay.
too. Okay.
So
Oh, it's great. It's
See, nice and gooey. The caramel is nice and soft. The ganache is nice and soft, but you can have the crunchiness in the toffee and the crunchiness in the cashew. And I'll talk about it as you eat it, because once you put that in your mouth, it's going to be difficult to talk easily.
There's going to be another oh my god coming, and there it is. You guys have got to come down and try it. Okay, so
Creamy, a little salty, a little crunchy. You get this wonderful dark chocolate flavor. This is a caramel that we make here just for these tarts. We cook it so that it's a little bit looser, a little bit softer, so that it just kind of falls off of the fork a little bit, and it just fills your mouth with that wonderful buttery flavor that you can only get from Wisconsin butter. We only exclusively use Wisconsin butter in our products, which we think that makes us kind of special. I'm gonna have a bite myself.
yeah, go for it. There's a perfect ratio of the caramel and the crust with the chocolate.
You get a little bit of coffee, that creamy layer at the bottom. There's just a hint of coffee flavor that plays against the chocolate pretty nicely.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Being an avid chocolate lover, I think this is the place for me. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
As I say goodbye to my newfound happy place, I'm full of chocolatey goodness, and I've had a lusciously sweet time at Chocolaterian Cafe. Until next time, keep on exploring.
This is great. That's some coffee. We're going to use this for outtakes. So, caramel.